you've just heard his host talking about DC Comics. So,
Girlfriend in a fridge.
girlfriend in a fridge.
I don't even know anything about it. All I know is that he's got a girlfriend, and she was in the fridge.
I'll lend you the graphic novel.
Oh, I came home. My girlfriend was waiting for me in the fridge. I just brought her out for a game of bridge. Her back was snapped. She was broken twain.
See?
And I wondered if it'd be the same again. When I reached in the fridge for a midnight snack, her head was in the way. Should have taken her back out of the fridge.
Stop it.
Girlfriend in a fridge. Hello everybody, it's me, it's Griffey. And with me today, as always, are two men. One man is a manly man, made entirely of masculinity.
He must be talking about you because me, I'm made of fabulous.
And I'm going to do this for the final time. I was going to leave it alone, but I got lambasted since the last show. I have been lambasted since...
Don't you need a credit card for that?
I do indeed, yes. No, that's not lambasted, that's TF Club. Anyhow, I got lambasted for not doing this last time. So, for the final time... See, I was going to let a joke die, but then I got shouted at.
If you're doing that... Attention. Ore! Sanju!
He is the one, the only, hot. And the fun thing is, no one will ever know what I actually did there.
I think he was full charge there. I know one thing for certain. I'm certainly at a climax.
So there you go. That's the last time you'll hear that one.
He says that now.
And next to him is...
Nothing quite so fancy for me. It's Stuart Stark Aegis. That's disgusting, man.
This example he didn't follow through.
Maybe I did. Pooped out my mouth. What a
I work with
what a horrible image that would be. Oh, God. And I don't mean just like a blah, 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 blah. I mean like sort of cough and you have to start pulling it out because it's one big solid...
That was on South Park.
Was it on South Park?
Somebody thought that could work by putting food up your butt and then you would poop
Oh,
it
yeah.
out. And then it worked, and then everybody started doing it because apparently it was better for you. But it meant you were stood over the tile like this.
For some reason I was thinking that would be the best Eurovision ever.
That would be the Gore entry.
Indeed, it would. It would be different.
No, the best...
Entering for Antarctica is Gore.
Antarctica is not in Europe. Shut up, mortal.
It is when you've burned the rest of Europe to the ground and pissed on the remains.
The best one was the one with Lordy, because I really wanted to see the judges' faces. You've got all this garbage coming out, and then all of a sudden Lordy comes out, and you just got all the judges going.
The problem is all the judges had seen the thing about 12 times by that point.
Yeah, but it's more a case of the judges toughed it. It was down to votes.
Yeah.
People voted. We voted Gore. We voted Lordy.
7 times.
And then I apologised to Orderers.
7 times. 7 times the Lordy. That would be an awesome song.
What's in the ball?
7 times the Lordy.
Once, twice, 7 times the Lordy.
As long as we get Lionel Richie to sing it, I'm down with that shit.
Hello, was it me you weren't looking for? You're dead now, my girlfriend in the fridge. Anyway, so, yes, it's the lock-in, and as you may have already guessed, we're switching things up again and trying different stuff out.
Keeping you on your toes.
After that, we're just having a really hard time today getting on topic.
I've decided that topics are for lesser mortals.
Topics are too difficult.
Indeed. They are. They're just not really worth the time. Or
Topics
effort.
ain't our thing, man.
I do, before we get rolling properly, I do quickly want to put out some serious things. Since we last recorded, the Transformers community has lost a valued member. He went by the name of Rimpire, and unfortunately I never really knew the man outside of a couple of tweets here and there. But everybody's reaction to this sad news has been some of the most uplifting things I've ever seen. It has been... I don't want to say great because it's such tragic circumstances, but it's been uplifting and heartwarming to see the community band together as much as it has done. There has been somebody there for everybody during the harder times. So I raise my hats to you all over the last week. I really do. So I just wanted to put that out there. Just because. So, shall we get rolling along then?
Rolling.
See what the world has to offer us?
It goes on you, Benster. You are my favourite motherfucker. I told you. I still have that album on my iPod.
I'm still thinking about death metal Will Smith songs.
When did we start? Was that on the Happy Hour?
That was on the Happy Hour, right. And I have got now Men in Black would be an awesome death metal rap song.
No.
Welcome to Miami.
I don't want it fully. I don't want it fully death metal. I want Iron Maiden covers. Think about it. Here comes the Men in Black.
Well, no, you see, you do that in the sort of Cradle of Filth style, right? What you do is you get the one, two...
Sorry, I can never take Cradle of Filth seriously because of Nevermind the Buzzcocks. Bill Bailey eternally ruined Cradle of Filth for me.
Why?
Because they come from like the highest satanic location in all of the UK. And Bill Bailey was just like, well, it's probably just little subtle things like, I tell you, if this bus ain't here in 5 minutes, I'm throwing my Latin with Satan. You've just got Danny Filth looking at him and trying his best not to crack up. But it's just that bus ain't here in 5 minutes, throw my Latin with Satan, I am.
I need to find that episode.
That's an old one now.
Oh,
but...
God, yeah, that's a good age. Yeah. This is when Cradle of Filth mattered.
They just released a new album, you know.
Ah, apparently so.
Is it entitled Danny Filth Found All the Pies?
See, nobody who listens to the show will get this reference, but oh man, Danny Filth. I got so many laughs making Danny Filth impressions. Oh, with the king and the nuns.
The castles of the goblins and the witches falling down.
Where do we sleep tonight in Father's grave?
Somebody actually had me doing that as a ringtone. I was quite impressed.
In the bitter winter moon of the constellation.
Come and see the place where the seraphim shall sing.
Evil. Blacky, blacky, black. Full moon.
He did
Post
actually...
wasn't here in 5 minutes. Satan!
He did actually nearly get me killed.
Danny Filth nearly got you. Did he walk past you and you laughed at the top of his head?
I was talking to some friends and I didn't realise that one of them was like a huge Cradle of Filth fan, and I turned around and said, have you ever noticed, seeing as how Danny Filth has been eating a lot of pies, and he looks like he's just trying to do a Jonathan Davis impression. I felt this kind of heat on me,
but it's a dry.
And then
when Danny Filth is involved,
and I
was a bit damp.
Kind of looked around, and I just saw this guy giving me the evil. I was like,
how dare you say that about Danny Filth? Danny Filth is my lord.
Danny Filth is 9 foot tall and shoots thunderbolts from his eyes.
Yeah, but he looked like the fat Jonathan Davis. He was even wearing a skirt in the video.
Unfortunately, he's not fat. He's just wee.
He's almost too wee.
He's just wee.
If you notice here, his house is only painted 2 foot high because he can't reach any higher. Because he's too wee.
He lives in a kennel.
He lives in an anthill inside of this wardrobe. And that's why they've been painted 2 foot up. He lives next to
Are we saying that Danny Filth is a borrower?
Yes.
No, what I'm saying is I can't think of an original joke, so I'm ripping off of Reeves and Mortimer one from several years ago. But instead of Prince, I'm using Danny Filth.
Nobody else get away with their music.
I know, Cradle to Enslave was hilarious. Ghost in the Fog is actually not
I
too
kind
bad
of like
a song.
Ghost in the Fog. I'll put my hand up. I kind of like it.
I'll say that one.
Ghost in the Fog.
I saw that one. It wasn't too bad, but I tried listening to one of their albums.
Oh, it's hard going because it's just... Now, if you want some proper death metal, you want some Balsagoth. Because at least Balsagoth have the genius of Hear the call, Atlanteans, proud we stand forever. Mightiest of warriors, we sail across the sea.
No. I ejaculate fire.
Oh,
I'm trying to remember the words, and now for the life of me, I can't remember them.
I'm sorry, but nothing can ever beat A Black Moon Broods Over Lemuria, Part 3, Behold, the Ravens Are on the Wing.
I'll give you that. Title-wise, that wins.
Oh, yeah. And the chorus. Hear the call, Atlanteans, proud we stand forever. Mightiest of warriors, we sail across the sea.
Speaking of music,
Tell you who has eaten all the pies.
who?
Marilyn Manson.
Oh, has he got all fat?
Oh, man, he has actual bitch tits.
Can I just say that's probably because...
Still wearing the corset.
He probably has more problems getting into that corset than his ex-wife.
Ooh. Are you saying his
Boom.
ex-wife has difficulty getting into a corset, or he can't get into his ex-wife because he's fat and flaccid?
That as well.
Marilyn Manson always made me chuckle.
How?
All right, Brian. It's Brian. Hello, Brian.
It's the fact that I saw a thing with him, like a kind of fly on the wall documentary thing. You know how he's all kind of like yeah. But he's just not like that at all. It's just a gimmick.
Yeah,
Yeah,
And
of course
it's,
it is.
it's just the fact that he was in Japan or something, and he basically made the taxi driver pull over because he saw a toy shop, which was funny. He just went in all giddy as a kid to buy toys, and he's just like,
But he was buying toys for his dark soul.
You see, the way I've always seen it is Marilyn Manson is just a pale imitation of Alice Cooper. Alice Cooper is awesome. Do you mind?
Every freaking week.
What does it say? It says, eBay, check out the latest items. No.
Motherfucking eBay.
What does it say? Oh, yeah. Hey, on stage, Alice Cooper is the, he's the evil, I'm just a wind-up toy. Getting his head chopped off. All the theatrics, everything, right?
Yeah, son.
Doesn't need to swear. Never swears in any of his songs, right?
Apart from Fuck Fuckity Fuck Fuck, his third album.
Right? Doesn't swear in any of his songs. But he's incredibly sexy in most of them, right? Sexy evil. Not like grotesque, funny evil. It's not like your Nightmare Before Christmas a la Marilyn Manson. Yeah? Sexy evil. Proper. Yeah, it's good. Then, off the stage, he is the most charming, erudite, brilliant golfer you've
I was
ever
about to say,
seen.
he golfs.
He golfs.
He golfs.
Has no handicap.
it's like, isn't it? Marilyn Manson's actually a Baptist or something.
Marilyn
Something like that.
Manson is a fucking cartoon
No,
character.
I think you've got a similar word. It's Marilyn Manson is a bastard.
Ah.
There was the bat and the
No,
in
he's
there,
not a
but that's
bastard. He's not a bastard.
He's a dumbass.
He's a dumbass, definitely. He's
But anyway, we're getting off what I was going to say.
Alright,
Go on.
yes.
Because I've got a little bored with my iPod and that. Mm-hmm. Well, my phone, and sort of listening to the same Kamen Rider tunes again and again because there was bugger all else to listen to.
You should download some Balls of Goth.
I decided
Or
I'm
some
gonna
Chap Hop.
put some more stuff on my phone. So put some of the old stuff on. And then I realised, I downloaded some stuff for Becca, that she's never listened to. So I thought, I'll give it a go. She made me get loads of indie and everything.
Indie or Indian?
Indie.
Just got a
Damn,
random Indian.
I was really hoping that
downloaded
you'd got your wife would just come up to you one day and went, I want Bollywood show tunes. Umbalera.
Well, you know Becca, she loves Serengeti music.
I wanted to download Indian music.
So I decided, alright, I'm going to try something different. Put the best of garbage on my phone.
Oh, cool.
Really not just a clever name for the band, is it?
Yeah, it hasn't aged well.
Really?
I could not listen to it.
I used to like him back in the day, and
About the three popular songs that I can remember. Those ones I listened through to the end. All the others I got about 2 minutes into, and it's just nah.
Really?
I couldn't stand them.
Well, that's a
It
shame.
was horrific.
I haven't listened to any garbage since way back in the day, like, but
I couldn't get through it.
I did get some Skunk Anansie recently, though.
God.
That really still stands up. Weak is still an amazing song.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind getting some of that because it's just there's nothing in today's music which is really.
No,
grabbing me.
it's just
We're officially old.
yeah, because everything that's now out seems like a monotonous dirge.
Yeah.
But
But I don't know.
get to
Unless
the
it's some chap hop. just like a chap.
I don't know, I just...
Have you not seen...
No, all I can think of is freaking Mr. B.
Yeah, Mr. B, the Gentleman Rhymer.
Yeah. And yet again, I can't figure the fucking line. God damn it.
Well, you know that...
It's freaking, I thought you really would have teased, but you've got venereal disease.
Yes! That's in Just Like a Chap. Do you know what, I recently discovered that Professor Elemental's Fighting Trousers is a diss song. Right? It's a diss song at Mr. B, the Gentleman Rhymer.
But I'm with Mr. B all the way on this one.
I'm with Professor Elemental. However, Mr. B did his return song, Just Like a Chap. It's brilliant watching Chap Hop rap battles. I fucking love Chap Hop. It's the most brilliant thing in the world. It's joy.
Whatever happened to Timothy? I was impressed with him, you see. We used to call him Spaz, now he's on air chatting to Naz. He was a whiz with a cricket bat, but he never used to talk like that.
Compared to the Jews of... No, Jeffrey, they're not my fighting trousers. They're my time travel trousers. Silly baboon, don't poke the balloon with a spoon.
I may have to give this a listen.
Oh,
Mr. B is top notch.
yeah, Mr. B, the Gentleman Rhymer, and
He plays
Professor
a
Elemental.
banjolele.
Nice.
Oh, that freaking ukulele is awesome. I love
Let
it.
me smoke my pipe. He does a rap song about the smoking ban, and he wants to smoke his pipe.
Nice.
But it's
Just like a chap.
it's to the beat of "Let Me Clear My Throat," but with a banjolele.
When we stop for a break, I'll play you
Oh,
some.
God, yeah.
It's really good stuff. So, outside of the world of music, anyone seen anything interesting in the world of toys?
Well, no, I have to go back to the world of music
Okay.
because in the interim, I have received my copy of Def Clock's Death album free.
Oh!
I'm guessing it's good.
Hell yeah!
But is it just like a chap?
No, but it is, however, a ghost queen that will crush the industry while ejaculating fire, and other such titles.
The castles and the goblins and the witches falling down.
It's the usual top notch mix of stuff from the shows, this time from season 3 and 4. But there's also some of its own stuff. There's a track called The Hammer. Fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Really fucking like it.
I shall get hold, because I have the other two, so I should really get the third.
Oh, definitely, mate. I honestly, to an extent,
Well,
I
is
think
it more like the first or the second album?
it's kind of hard to describe.
Or is it its own thing
It's
yet
kind
again?
of its own thing because it's season 3 and 4. They've used. Have you seen the episode where Pickles gets replaced by a drum machine
Yes.
that turns into a smackhead as well? But there's a couple of tracks off that episode, and it just really, it's a good album. I could not stop listening to it.
I think.
Cool.
I've only just started to wean myself off it, but I still listened to 2 tracks this morning.
I think I really need to watch Death Clock again.
Yeah,
So I don't think I've
season 4.
I don't think I've actually watched any of season 4, and I've only watched a bit of season 3.
Dude,
I'll admit, I need to get on to season 4.
does
I've
that
only
mean you
seen
don't
bits
know
of that.
about quintuple mint peppermint gum?
Yes.
Quintuple mint peppermint gum.
See, your face right now is exactly how Sean's face was on Skype the other night.
No, that also means he doesn't know about Scrambles, the death dealer. Long story short, Nathan Explosion becomes the governor of Florida,
Nice.
and then a hurricane, which bad timing.
Yeah.
A hurricane hits, and he goes to the weather place, and he's like, "I command you to destroy the hurricane." It's like, we can't do that, sir. Knock it off course. We don't do that either, sir. We just kind of name it. Okay, we shall name it Scrabbles. Scrabbles the death dealer.
I feel really bad for laughing this morning, but I laughed at a picture that I saw on Facebook. It was Keanu Reeves looking shocked, and it just said, "What if Gangnam Style was a rain dance?"
Yeah.
And I just sort of looked at it, laughed, and then felt so guilty.
It does feel a bit shitty, but yeah. Part of me feels really bad about all of these people that have faked photos for it.
Yeah, yeah.
And then there's the people who just completely take the piss as like fake photos, and there's Godzilla.
No, it was one with the Statue of Liberty hiding behind a plinth.
Fucking great!
Oh man.
Terrible circumstance.
Yes, yeah.
Completely terrible. And honestly,
I mean,
anybody involved, anybody who's in the middle of it, I really hope you get it. Yeah, everybody stay safe.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I mean, same here. It's the difference between, because of where we are in the world, we are so far removed from this that it feels unreal. You see some of the stuff that's happening on the telly, and you somewhere in your brain you went, "It's a movie." You know it's not, but your brain just goes, "It's a movie." So it's quite hard to sort of make it a real thing. So when the little things start coming up, it's very hard not to laugh. But you think about it as a real thing, and it's one of the scariest bloody things I think I've ever heard of. 1,000-mile-long hurricane. Or wide, sorry, hurricane. I mean, that's... If the eye of the storm was in Germany, Ireland would still be covered. That's terrifying. So, yeah, I mean, we don't want to make light of the situation because we know that there are people out there that are going to be suffering. So
I know at least one person who's stuck somewhere because of it.
Mm-hmm. No, I don't just mean because they're stuck. We are thinking of you, and our hearts go out to you.
Stay safe.
Exactly.
Don't
do
be
exactly
a muppet.
what the incredibly charismatic mayor of New York said. And
Yeah.
he is incredibly charismatic. You don't need to be out on the beach taking photos. You really don't.
I almost wanted to sort of show up like 4 hours later going, "Dumbass!" to everybody
Get
who
off
was on
the
the beach.
beach! I'll wash my hands of you.
Oh, dumbass! Get off the beach!
Dumbass! So yeah, Rob,
Yes.
anything been tickling your fancy of late?
I don't know why I did that like I just did. I'm having volume control issues.
I'm having difficulty controlling the volume of my voice.
I told a kid to get off one of the beds in the store and I didn't go get off the bed. I went, "Get off the bed!"
What if your staff screamed at children the other
Probably
day?
me.
I went in to feel up some blind packs.
Excuse me?
Exactly. And this sort of tiny thing just turned around and said, "No scooters!" And I shit myself. I swear to God, I thought I'd accidentally found myself on a scooter.
You'll never own a scooter again in your life now, will you?
No, I can't. Every time I see one, I'll just break into the shakes.
Scooter, scooters,
Tiny little woman, won't let me scoot.
There's three things that I've been watching religiously. One being the new Arrow TV show.
I still need to watch that.
Very, very good.
Really?
Very, very good.
Really?
Everybody I've heard who's seen it has said really good things about it.
I mean,
not heard a negative word against
with
it
you
yet.
being Oliver Queen.
Oh no, his hair's shorter. He's gone back to 4.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's something I did this week.
It's
Lost my hair.
You might not, like it as much as I do because I'm not as huge fan of the character. I know who he is. I know the
Is it
actor.
right? Question: is it well written?
I think it is. Yeah.
Is he a womanising bastard?
Yes and no.
I'll pump you for information.
It-
Oh God, not again! I'll fetch the lube.
I'll fetch the
I
pump.
don't want to
No,
do
no.
many spoilers or anything, but the stuff they've had in it so far has been really, really nice. It's like the fact that he's he is just a guy firing arrows. He does have a few sort of trick arrows, but nothing
Boxing glove?
nothing crazy.
We're not talking boxing gloves, stick dynamite,
It's the fact that he's a young Oliver Queen, so he's still got a family around him, and the thing of coming back to the family. I mean, they say it in the first episode. Oliver's been found, but he might not be the Oliver you remember.
Right.
And basically him trying to fit in, sort of thing. And then they had a proper villain in it, like the last episode.
Who was it?
Deadshot.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know what they're doing with him, but they even had his wrist mounted gun, and it looked good.
Ooh.
It didn't look stupid, and he wasn't in the spandex or anything, but he did have the big red lens thing
Yeah.
on one eye. It was really, really good. And he had his he took somebody out at the beginning of the episode, and he got a glancing shot on Arrow, and basically turns out he'd covered his bullets in curare or something like that. I don't know if that's a Deadshot thing or not.
Curare? I don't know what that is.
It's poison.
Okay.
Very
yeah,
powerful
yeah,
poison.
yeah.
So it was basically like if the bullet wasn't a kill shot, you were dead anyways, kind of thing. Really nicely done.
I wonder if they're going to bring the entire Secret Six in.
Oh my god!
They are doing the Royal Flush Gang though.
Oh, really?
They're not doing them with any special powers.
No. The
But
ground level.
Yeah, basically, the pictures you saw, it was people with like full face hockey masks with the playing cards on the side of them, kind of thing. And they basically looked like they were doing a bank robbery because they had guns and sort of like getting people on the ground. So hopefully they'll do them quite nicely. I don't know if it's going to be sort of like these people just turn up for an episode or something, or whether they're going to do something more with them, but...
But Batman, Bane would be awesome in the Arrow series.
I think you should give it a try. It's not sort of like you've been pulled right out of the comic books. But the one thing you need to take away from this, it's not Smallville.
I am glad to hear that. I rose Smallville up and broke it.
Can't even do it. I don't even know if it'll work with a mob. No, I'm not going to talk into your soul.
Bouchica, well.
Yeah.
And the other thing, I think you folks need to shut the fuck up when grown people's talking.
So you finally come across Black Dynamite.
Oh, the Black Dynamite animated TV.
How
show
far
is
have you got?
fantastic. I watched episode 10 the other night.
Right.
I can't remember what happened in episode 10.
Did anything break you up? Like, just utterly destroy your mind as much as that first episode?
Thank you, Michael Jackson. Thank you, Michael Jackson.
That's the second.
That's the second. First one.
The first one's
one's Puppet Street.
Puppet Street.
What?
Have you not seen Puppet Street?
It's the pilot.
The first one was episode 1's the Michael Jackson one.
You need to see Puppet Street because the last episode ties back into it.
Yeah, right.
Rip it,
Oh,
motherfucking rip it!
ribbit, motherfucking
I haven't
ribbit!
seen that one.
Have you met Ratchet yet? The guy who voices Ratchet does a voice in the show, and it's the exact same voice. I just think it's Ratchet. He's the only cracker in the CIA, the Black Dynamite Trust.
Oh, is that the
Opener
guy?
for that first episode.
Was that the guy?
Black Dynamite, I'm having difficulty understanding what you're saying because I can't stop looking at your dick. Fucking
Who the
sense.
hell's interrupting my seduction?
The thing that gets me,
I told you, crackers at the FBI, I'm no longer going to work for you, crackers at the FBI.
the thing that really gets me is the fact that it's Michael J. White doing the voice.
Yeah.
And
It's
Sweet!
everybody from the movie. So Pork Chop, fucking even Chocolate Giddy Up is Chocolate Giddy Up.
Yeah.
Nice.
Everybody's back from the movie.
It's the fact that when they did the what have I told you, honkies at the CIA, about interrupting my kung fu? Nothing. You told us not to interrupt your jump rope thing. You didn't go through like a list of 5 or 10 things, and then you just like,
We knock a bunch of CDs on the floor.
well, you can add kung fu to that list.
That fucking one where he's like doing jump rope when you're thinking about
and
bullhorn.
he's just there.
But I told you about interrupting my jump rope, and he's just his head sticking out of a hole in the ground.
The bit that cracks me the most is, you want to say that again? Well, I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. Sounded like you had a mouthful of frog dick.
The best of it.
Just...
I love the fact when the IRS are after him, and it's like, even the orphans got into a piggy bank, so we got all this money for you. If I didn't need this money, I'd take it. But now I need this money. I can't take this money. He just rips it to pieces. And he tells the horse to get back out on the
The
street.
orphanage is a place for orphans
Yes.
and whores, not Michael Jackson.
freaking love Black Dynamite, the series. Oh.
Becca won't watch it though.
Why not?
She watched.
She is in control of the man.
She watched the first episode with me. The Michael
And
Jackson
hated
one.
it.
And well, she laughed at bits, but then she watched I think it was episode 10 that she watched with us, and she just said that she felt wrong watching it.
Have you watched the episode with Honky Kong?
don't think so.
That in itself's just funny. Yeah, the episode with Honky Kong's pretty funny. It's also got Charlie Murphy in it.
What do you call him? Thingy. Killed his wife with glove.
O.J. Simpson.
That's what. The O.J. Simpson episode cracks me up.
Fucking hell, honestly. It's such a funny show.
Takes no damn prisoners.
O.J. Simpson, if you think the Black Dynamite can kick your ass all the way from the moon, you're wrong.
Have you seen The Race War yet?
Yes.
Fiendish Dr. Wu's Tank Clan! Oh my god, I could not stop laughing when he said that. Fiendish Dr. Wu's Tank Clan!
So funny.
I just love the fact that Fiendish Dr. Wu's in it. Because it's Fiendish Dr. Wu! And the fact that he actually has a group called the Tank Clan.
Beautiful stuff.
Oh, it was funny. I love the race war. It was just kind of like it's taking the mick out of Knight Rider, out of Death Racing.
Yeah.
It's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. And also a little bit out of the Cannonball Run.
Have you seen any Venture Brothers yet?
Halloween
You
special.
really need to. I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, it's good.
You really need to see Venture Brothers.
Hell yeah.
I think from your point of view, you'll have to stick with it through season 1 a little bit. I think season 1 might be a little hit and miss from your point of view. But once you get to the freaking haunted ship episode, it just keeps going uphill from there.
It's honestly, it's a freaking great series.
What is making that noise? Told you to stop it.
Adam, you know what we have to do? It's because he won't get it and he'll freak people out and people at home will freak out. Go Team Venture! And then he's yet to meet Dr. Orpheus.
Yeah.
Do not be so hasty. I had Taco Bell for lunch! He will permanently ruin Doctor Strange for you. I cannot read Doctor Strange without hearing Dr. Orpheus.
Dr. Orpheus is one of the most wonderful... It's why it's been my Twitter avatar now for, 6 months?
Yep.
I can't
And his buddies in the triad. You've got a Blackula hunter. You've got the alchemist and a Blackula hunter who only hunts Blackulas. He has no magic powers, but he can hunt Blackulas. Not vampires, just Blackulas.
Venture Brothers is just awesome. The great thing about Venture Brothers is it's not just funny. It's got a proper storyline. The characters grow and learn stuff. The end of season 1 was fucking wow.
I need to watch it again.
Yeah.
Brock Samson is awesome. And how can I forget? Oh, I feel bad about this. The Monarch!
May have to find this.
It's not just the Monarch, as Dr. Girlfriend is brilliant.
Is it wrong that I still find her attractive?
She sounds like Marilla Frostrup.
But it's a bloke's voice.
I know.
I still would.
Take me, big boy.
I can see mum's niggers. Oh, I saw them too.
Moving on, because this is making me feel incredibly uncomfortable. Third thing was what I suggested you to do before we...
Oh, yes, Halo.
Forward onto Dawn.
Yeah.
Is that alright?
I so want someone to just give them a shitload of money and say, make a movie.
I want them to move on to something else. Because it looks so well made, it looks so well polished. You know, a StarCraft series. Doesn't have to StarCraft, it could be Warcraft.
It's just that
Actually,
that thing with the...
Have you seen anything about this Sonic the Hedgehog fan film that's coming?
Nope.
What?
It looks fucking gorgeous.
Oh. Speaking of that. Have
on
you
the
seen
table.
the trailer for the new Disney / possibly Disney Pixar movie?
Never say Disney / anything.
Jab it in my jab tie.
What's the matter? Hello? Don't you want to take it anymore?
Shut up.
Baggy style.
Shut up.
Back from
Wreck-It
sea,
Ralph.
Donald.
Have you seen the trailer for that?
No. Yes.
Wreck-It
I
Ralph.
lied. I'm sorry.
The
Yes.
guy who doesn't want to be a villain anymore.
Yeah.
Hi, I am Zangief. I am bad guy. That was just genius.
Have you actually gone round the table? Who's in that? It
I'm
is
trying to remember off the
amazing.
top of my head. There's Zangief, there's Bison, there's Ghost from Pac-Man,
Yeah.
there's Bowser. Is Robotnik there? I'm sure I've seen
Robotnik's
Robotnik on the
there.
posters,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's just the fact that when he says he doesn't want to be a bad guy anymore, you get Bowser covering up fireballs and the ghost goes balloon.
Yeah.
See, there's because it's involved with Capcom, there's going to be a super edition of the movie that comes out 5 months later with a bunch of new characters, but then you can also buy extra characters as download content for your DVD, but they're already on the disc.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Boom!
Burn, baby, burn.
Suck my robot balls!
And I've, obviously with having all my attention on me, I've had like virtually no contact with anything sort of coming out. Like, I've not checked superhero hype or anything in ages, and it's just like
Oh, I wish we knew this. We could have bullshitted him.
going
Now they're making a
to.
Nick Fury movie with David Hasselhoff. Because the director wants to go to the original.
But yeah, the,
No. In the movie verse, David Hasselhoff is going to be Sam Jackson's son.
Yes.
Right. He's going to be Nick Fury Jr.
Nick Fury Jr.
And but having one eye is still genetic.
Yeah.
But yeah, the just seeing that just made my day. Like, it was awesome.
I've just had the theme tune to James Bond Jr. go through my head.
Stop it.
I did love the whole thing of when he tries to go in different games as well.
Yes.
And they had like the.
I've seen
game
some of the
which was-
toys.
what was it? What's the Call of Duty rip-off?
I can't remember what that's what I was going to talk about.
It's like on Heroes of Duty. That's it. The little girl who says you must have to watch where you stand in a game called Heroes of Duty. I love that.
They've done toys, and I've seen a picture, and when he's in that armour, it looks fucking awesome.
It's like, why was yeah, I know why. It's like, why was Microsoft not contacted? You could have had the chief next to him, but Microsoft just probably went, really? How big is your checkbook?
That's Disney, sir. Bigger than yours.
Well, Capcom turned around and went, yes, you can have these characters, but you must pay for these ones separately, even though they're already on the disc. Running it into the ground.
And there is a Sonic poster in there behind
Yeah.
behind him in one of the scenes. You've got Sonic. I'm sure he moves. Or it's probably my eyes.
You could do. No, I recommend you go back through that trailer with a notepad and just work them all out, because there's so many fucking Q-Berts in there. Q-Bert. I'm actually expecting at one point you're going to see Horace skiing down the hill in the background and you'll just hear this boom sound coming from up north.
That'll be Ralph's Film 100.
Yes.
Just to cap it off.
I can't wait for that to come out.
Yeah, it looks
looks
awesome.
awesome.
It looks like probably, if it's as good as it looks, it'll be my film of the year. Easy enough. Because it's been a fucking shit year for films. Avengers and Cabin in the Woods. Anybody else want to add anything to that?
Judge Dredd.
Oh yeah, Dredd. Dredd was awesome. Yeah.
So there's 4 films and 2 of them star Chris Hemsworth.
Yes.
Favouritism much?
And had Joss Whedon involved.
True.
That's kind of weird, isn't it?
True.
Granted, Cabin in the Woods was actually made about 4 years ago, wasn't it? You couldn't get it released.
Can I raise a point?
Yes.
Because I'm going to raise a point. Some of Transformers. I got a Prid Rumble.
Ooh.
And
Yeah.
you know what? He's actually pretty freaking good.
I like him. I really do like him.
Well, what was I saying to you earlier? I like him so much, I am really tempted to get the Rumble Slash Frenzy from Arms Micron, so I've got a blue and red one. Mm-hmm. And a Micron. Microns. He's just a funky little figure.
I like
Very
him.
happy I got him. Very solid.
Did you get him from Kapow?
Argos.
Argos.
No, Kapow I got other things.
We'll talk about that when it arrives. How much did you pay from Kapow, if you don't mind me asking?
Well, for the thing that's arriving
No,
tomorrow.
sorry, from Argos.
It was full wax at $12.99.
$12.99.
They had him, they had a Bumblebee, and they had a Shadow Strike Bumblebee.
Jesus. Because the look.
At first, the guy bought me out 3 different freaking Cyberverse commanders. I just looked and went, that's not right, mate. And he went, oh, and I went, you've not got the right code. Because I walked there a couple of Christmases ago. Well, I'm saying a couple. Several Christmases ago now. I know the catalog, and I was like, no, mate, I need 781. You've given me 284. Oh, okay. Came back about 2 minutes later looking a bit sheepish. Leave them. Yeah, that's it, mate. I'll have him, thanks.
You need to do mine is hit up Sainsbury's.
It's just, for me, it's a bit of a track.
Yeah. Is there anything you want from Sainsbury's?
Not really.
Okay.
I'll have a dumber. I'll
I go past there quite often.
Yeah, I'll
so I
put
can...
me in at some
A
point.
couple of pints of milk, bag of sugar.
I'm gonna fuck you up, son.
Hang on, I'm going to use another second space quote of the night. Porn.
Oh God, do you know what Sainsbury's would have as porn?
Oh, you didn't come up with the right reply. You're not meant. You're meant to turn around and go, "I'm not buying you porn. You can find it on Brownwell sidings like everybody else." No, I'm a grown up. I'm supposed to leave it there.
It'd probably be something really horrific.
The Sainsbury's one. It was Mater does Pater up the back passage.
No, it'll be Jamie Oliver banging away on a Satsuma.
Jamie Oliver fucks food.
No, I don't just slice it. I stick my dick in it. I fuck it. I thrust it. Bang it in the pan. Wait until it's done.
It's no fucking apple pie, this one. It's your fucking weasel. Let's fuck it. I've gone into thingy now.
Cream pie that slag and dump it in the cooker.
Cream pie that slag.
Yeah.
Ew. There's an image.
You slag.
It's right up there with when we were watching Forward into Dawn. Pelican extraction. Medic.
All I can think of now is the day Master Chief saved you from a Covenant attack was the greatest day of your life. For me, it was a Tuesday. Can we just make Bison voice Master Chief?
Yes.
Hi kids, I'm Flo Deary, and I approve this. I created everything ever.
I'm afraid you didn't. I want to see Flo Deary and Pat Lee fight. So,
I'm Pat Lee. I'm at Battle Beasts. They battle for fun. My fun.
And then I don't pay them. Pokemon, there's a franchise I don't have.
Goddamn, I ain't talking jokes, no Pokemons.
So, we've got a Twitter challenge. And Rob, what was the Twitter challenge?
Pictures your idea for a web series.
Yeah.
Like Forward Unto Dawn. What would you like to see turned into a web series?
Right then, shall we move straight in then? We start... Good grief. We start with Startubbing.
Why did I just know it was going to start with Ralph?
The amazing...
Is it Blot?
The amazing Ralph. And he is. He says, fucking Disney needs to fucking die.
Oh, God.
Okay.
Do you want to explain that one? Why?
The news broke while we were discussing stuff earlier that Disney has bought Lucasfilm and have apparently already announced episode 7.
I welcome our new Mickey Mouse-shaped overlords as they control the Earth because they can't do a fucking worse job than people in power already have.
Now with the stuff I'm part of this fully operational battle station.
Shh, we're watching a movie. Says Centurions G2. Suits have become fused for our once heroes, needing a new team to take over all the time, avoiding the same fate. Okay. I want to see... Oh man, can you imagine those colours in live action if it's G2?
Ooh.
Oh.
G2? What? Bruticus? Huh? G2?
That would hurt.
Shh, we're watching a movie also says... It's weird. Halo, but the Mega Block story. It's like Lego superheroes, etc., but with the superior Halo minifigs.
Shut up, Paul.
Yeah, I think this is something that I'm going to pull up, actually. I'm not a fan of the Halo... Well, the Mega Bloks minifigures. I think if they're armoured...
There's no charm to them.
There's no character.
Yeah.
No character at all. They look decent enough, like the Iron Man ones.
They're fairly well sculpted. They've got articulation, good for them.
Yeah.
But there's no character, there's no charm to a Mega Bloks figure.
No.
Lego minifigures has a charm of its own. A unique charm which they unashamedly run at.
Yeah, definitely. I found that anything that's Mega Bloks has a tendency to... There's a face, has a tendency to just look a bit derpy.
Like melted out of its helmet.
Yeah. I mean, I remember getting the Whiplash and just like... Not Whiplash, sorry. Whiplash from Iron Man 2.
Iron Man 2.
Yeah. And I just wasn't a fan.
In fairness, though, it was fairly screen accurate.
It was, yes.
Because it was Mickey
He
Rourke with his melty face.
And he was acting like a maniac.
Whiplash!
I wonder how many people actually get that joke. Anyhow.
Slick.
Good on you, Slick. Here in the Slick, have a trophy. Logan Blaze continues. Ring Raiders. The blame.
Sorry, they already have. I believe you can find it on Vivid Productions. Starring Jenna Jameson. And weirdly still involves putting tiny planes on your fingers. Go figure.
Not just tiny planes either.
Tiny women's.
Tiny women's on your fingers. The planes don't come from the past, but are mini drones controlled by the micro impulses of a hand. Wanking. Thanks, Paul. Scarlet Spider. Yes! Scarlet Spider.
Hang on, is this Ben or is this Kane?
Kane.
Nah, Ben.
Kane does a blog a la Dr. Horrible trying to work out how to be a good guy. Yes. Have you read any of the new Scarlet
Who said
Spider?
this?
Logan Blaze.
I think I've read 1 or 2 issues. It wasn't bad, but I still
Was
miss,
it bad?
I still miss Ben.
Ben's dead.
Yeah, I know. It still hurts.
By the end of the Clone Saga, I was happy to see him go. Saying that though, at the end of Maximum Clonage, Clone Saga, not bad. Not a bad story at all. It doesn't deserve the hate it's levied at it. Maximum Clonage, on the other hand.
See, I got the original Scarlet Spider run where he first came back, and you know, I loved that. I thought it was great.
It was alright.
I like the idea of because I don't know the kind of hate thing against Spider-Man had just become a bit nobody's really bothering. And he was just kind of like starting it again with a new character, and I think it really worked. And I just think it was too short-lived.
I always liked the Ben Reilly Spider-Man costume. Not when he was Scarlet Spider, when he was Spider-Man.
Yeah.
I always really liked that suit.
See, one thing I don't know if they actually did much with it, but it was because obviously I was quite young and I couldn't afford a lot of comics, but in one of the comics he does a team up, or he organises a team up with the new Green Goblin.
I know the exacts of that story because I read Green Goblin at the time.
But
Scarlet Spider is being targeted by a woman called Joystick,
Yeah.
who is part of fight
yes.
for money, get the kills.
Yeah,
and
because
Green Goblin
you basically have
tied into
him meet up with Green Goblin, and basically they have a conversation about like meeting up to try and sort this thing out. And it's like, I'm pretty sure in the Scarlet Spider run they never follow that one through.
Not in Scarlet Spider, they didn't know, but when it became Spider-Man, it did.
Because I remember.
But with him fighting with the Goblin?
Not him fighting with the Goblin, because him and the Goblin have a bit of a tuffle, and then they sort of like have a sort of thing of like, you know, to try and work together. And like, I'm pretty sure it never did anything.
I know
after
they
that.
resolved that Joystick story between Scarlet Spider and Green Goblin. Between their issues.
Because that's the thing, I think it must
I
have
don't
been
know
in the
if they did
Green
anything
Goblin,
afterwards, 'cause
because I just always remember it was a bit weird that they never finished it, but obviously as a kid I didn't realise they did all the
Yeah,
crossovers and that.
it was crossovered into Goblin, they finished it there.
To drag it back, though, would you not like to see someone being Kane doing a sing-along blog?
No.
There's no joy in your heart.
There's no joy in my heart, apparently, as well, then.
Okay, that'd be awesome. I rely on a gay cop to tell me what's wrong and what's right. Brilliant.
He came up with that way too easily. I think he's right in this thing.
There's a woman in my bed who can read my thoughts. She knows when I don't care, 'cause she shouts at me. The Rangers are coming. Explosion over there. Anyway, he continues. No, he doesn't, because Ralph appears.
A wild Ralph appears. Use blunt. It's super effective.
No, a wild Ralph appears. He's Ralph. It's super effective. He says to Logan Blaze, as a sole member of the Ring Raiders fanbase, I say to thee, nay to wanking.
I think I'm with Ralph on this one.
Yes. Which Logan Blaze and returns and says, but it works. The rings, the tightness, the sense of emptiness and crying in the shower. It's made for Ring Raiders.
Paul, not everything involves sex.
Or crying in the shower. Elijah Rooter, or Ninja Hunter, however you want to call it. He says, a web series. Hey, no way, get rich off your own ideas. These ones are mine. Stardubbing returns and says, I will not allow the glory of Ring Raiders to be sullied by filth. They fly planes through time itself. To which Logan Blaze replies, and time travel in those single men cockpits can be lonely. Ralph...
No, it doesn't, because then it's time travel. It doesn't take 4 years to travel to 50 years in the past. It takes 5 minutes. Oh, I'm lonely for 5. I'm going to be 5 minutes. Better jerk off. No, Paul, no.
Ralph continues.
When your phone doesn't lock itself.
He says, the honour of glorious cronial combat is enough to satisfy their manly desires.
Exactly.
We have a winner, ladies and gentlemen. Mostly because he used the word cronial combat.
That's my boy.
Which would be an awesome game.
Cronial
combat! I've won yesterday.
The finishing manoeuvre is he wipes you from existence.
No.
He goes home and kills you, goes back in time and kills your mum before she was even born.
No, he wins by going, I threw that shit before I even came to the fight.
Goes back in time, puts your girlfriend in a fridge. Logan Blaze continues by saying, Stronium Dog and Death's Head, time-travelling bounty hunters, each with a price on their head.
Peacekeeping agents.
Each with a price on their head. Watch them never quite meet. Which reminds me, when we finish this, I need to go through the Looper tweets, because they were genius. Cassius says, I just had that wait. What Twitter feeling? Answers to follow. And guess what? They do.
Oh my lord.
He says, Avengers Alliance, the animated series. Didn't we kind of get that though with Avengers?
That's my PS4.
Yeah. Avengers Immerth.
Oh, hang on, isn't Avengers Alliance the Facebook game?
No, it's not. It's the PS2, PS1, PS2 game, isn't it?
Oh.
I think. It's not the same as X-Men Legends?
No.
I'd say. I can't remember. He continues, Kingdom Hearts, Re-Emergence of the Sith. What? Hang on.
Oh.
Well,
Kingdom Hearts is Disney and Square Enix characters.
Versus the Sith, as in evil space wizards.
As in Star Wars.
As in unlimited.
Oh, of course, because Disney's just...
It's funny because it's topical.
It's so topical I'd forgotten. I'd literally forgotten.
Good lad.
I'm really sorry, Cassius. I am really sorry. He also says Doctor Who versus Wizards versus Ali. Wait, no, that'd be CBBC. I like the idea.
Hang on, if it's Doctor Who or Wizards versus Muhammad Ali, in the prime of his career, my money's on Ali all the way.
He beat Superman in Superman versus Muhammad Ali.
That's right.
Yeah.
Nice.
Which still isn't the comic crossover I'd want to see made into an animated series. That still goes to Charles Barkley versus Godzilla.
I know it's real. That's the scary thing.
It's fucking beautiful, isn't it? It is one of the greatest bits of joy I have ever read. It's wonderful. He says... Sorry, Cassius continues. The Slenderman Diaries. Ooh. As the off... Oh, it's actually talking about the Twitter thing as well. The Slenderman Diaries, with Tara Strong as the off-screen voice of human roommate. I like that. I like that a lot. Do you follow the Slenderman?
No.
On Twitter? Oh, he's brilliant. It's like the Slenderman, because he doesn't have much money, is rooming with a human. So it's just really funny.
Okay.
And then finally he says something, because my phone just wants to... I could throw random titles at you all day, so going to leave it there. Hope things are all okay with you guys. I think they are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. Good. And then the man, the myth, the legend in his own lunchbox, Tricky says, Galaxy High, the next generation.
Oh God, where the old school kids have become the teachers.
Yeah, but they've got to put up with like space chavs.
Hey man, it's Pure Mint. Have you got any galaxy stuff? Because I'm in space.
Hey, have you got any Pluto 4?
Yes.
Obviously so.
That must be the word of the day, everybody. Whoa. Everybody gets to punch at him in the balls.
You've won a prize.
Oh my god, a prize.
You've won this luxury speedboat. Shame you live in a fucking council
Damn it, I was
estate.
hoping I was going to win Grumpy Cat.
Bullseye! It's a bit of an arse.
Super Smash and Marbles, look at what you could have won.
Tricky continues with Cabin in the Woods 2 Electric Boogaloo. I would love to see that. Actually, have you two seen Cabin in the Woods?
No.
No.
Damn.
Just leave it at that. Cabin in the Woods 2 Electric Boogaloo is that's all I need.
To anyone who's seen Cabin in the Woods, just imagine how a sequel would work.
With dancing.
Possibly, actually.
Chris Hemsworth must escape the terrifying house via the medium of dance.
That'd be more of a remake. I'd be interested in that. Moving on, he says, it's Ralph. A 30-minute TV show where Ralph vents a stream of consciousness you must be 18 or over to view.
I would every week. Without fail.
The 99% of people who listen to this show but never join in to voice their opinions. Tricky's got a point. Come on! I know there's people out there that are listening that don't get joined in. Come on, get joined in. Get joined in. Come on, kids.
We don't bite.
I do occasionally.
Unless you want us to.
Come on, silent majority. Yeah, boy.
Hang on, if they're the 99%, does that mean they're gonna sit outside the house and not let us do our jobs?
No, because that'd be the 1%.
Oh.
Isn't
Are we
it?
the 1%?
We're the 1%. They're the 99%.
Let's go sit outside two houses.
So they're going to sit outside our house, yeah. Stop us from podcasting.
You are so beautiful.
When you're in a fridge.
Whoa. Where did that come from?
It works on evolution.
Star Dubbing says, I may not be old enough to watch such a show. Tricky continues with, At Home with the Coys.
I'd watch it.
Details Robin Becker's futile attempts to fortify the house against sugar bear attacks. Tricky also says to Star Dubbing that's just the man oppressing you. I bet he's English too. Oh my God, Tricky.
Has Tricky been drinking?
It might be. The Amazing Race. Just a show about a different race each episode. This week, the Jews. Jesus Christ. You've been sniffing glue, mate.
Moving on.
Star Dubbing says, Zardos destroyed the man. He has no control over me. My God. Tricky continues with, Millman's World. Follows the adventures of Andy as he battles to keep his extremities warm.
But me hands are cold.
I don't know what Cassius is going at now, but he says to Tricky, why don't they just eat him? Literally, I mean, if it works on the cotton candy glob. So, I'm thinking Cassius wants to eat Andy.
'Cause his hands are cold.
His hands are cold.
Oh,
Gonna put him in the
no.
microwave and eat him.
Ah, nom-noms.
Nom nom, don't eat Andy.
He shared his warm.
Fight Club. This is from Tricky still. Fight Club. Two people.
Whoa. First rule is we can't talk about it.
You're really boring into the show there.
Go on.
Fight Club. People. Two opinions, one topic. This week, why Lego's shite. Fight! It's not. Megabox, on the other hand, there's a pile of wank. I don't actually mean that, you know. Just the minifigs, though. He says stopping now, but that's a lie, because he continues with the old oil house. So this old oil house follows my DIY attempts to repair the old oil house after each weekend shenanigans. Can I repair that wall?
Oh, man. It could be like a game show and he gets X amount of budget, but we also get X amount of budget for beers. And the more beers we drink, the more destruction we cause. But we also have challenges of stuff to destroy when we're drunk, and the more we destroy when we're drunk, the more beer we get. And week after week, it's that constant challenge of how drunk will we get, will we do enough, or will we be able to repair it and fortify against our drunken shenanigans with the varying budgets as they go up and down. And people can vote on who should get a bigger budget. Probably us.
I'd love a bigger budget. Actually, well.
I'd love a budget, full stop.
Well, you are married and have a kid, so no budget for you.
No.
Boom?
Tricky then says, done now, listen to the happy hour.
Oh, cheap plug.
He's allowed. And that's it for the Twitter. Unfortunately.
Knock.
Come on, people. We need to get the Twitter challenge rolling a bit more. Because we're running out now.
Sorry, I am not standing for you, mollycoddling them and holding their hands. You little bastards! You fucking want this shit, you gotta give something to work on. You don't fucking come crying to me saying, hey, there's no show to listen to, and where's the show to show? You don't fucking come on touch on.
On the plus side, there is another way you can get involved in the show now. If you go to the Facebook page or the Nerdsphere Network, I'll open a page.
I would go to the Nerdsphere Network.
Well, either or. What we want you all to do now is start pointing out topics that you want us to look at. We want you to give us a bit of a
Something
hand
you
in.
feel we should discuss.
Yeah, because I think that the new format for the show works quite nicely, so I want you all to get involved. I want to see more people get involved in this stuff. So go to the Nerdsphere, go to the All of Our House Facebook, which you can find at Facebook when you search for...
The Old Ale House.
See? Easy as pie. Easy as pie.
I'd like some pie.
I like pie.
Why you don't like my pie?
So, Rob, what would be your answer to that one? What web series would you like to see? Could be animated, could be live action, could be anything. Anything you want.
There are so many things that I think would work as a web series.
Give me one.
One.
Just to make it easy.
One.
Solitary, tiny little thing.
Well,
If
just
it
'cause
bleeds, we can kill it.
Just because I was actually looking at it the other day. I had a cheap plug. Do you remember the...
You say Cheap Plug would be a really shit series.
You know the little comic that I started drawing?
Yes.
Which was kind of like a B5 based thing, and it was two rangers, kind of Chocker G's kind of thing, and they were being sent off to find Linnea. I think that would work really well. Just a short-lived sort of thing.
Yeah.
Just, you could do
Well,
some
we're
really
talking
nice
about a
stuff.
finite web series here, aren't we?
Yeah. You just like, two characters trying to find Linnea and bring him back before Sheridan died.
Okay.
I think that would work really, really nice.
Yeah, I like it. Serious answer as well. Like a sensible one. I'm a bit thrown.
I was going to go crazy, but then I thought, no, I'm gonna fuck with you.
Stuart.
I can't think of them. I'm tired and old and fat. That's what I can be and be the tired, old and fat show, and it's me, and you get to see what I have to put up with every day, and then see why I get angry.
Samurai Beats Cats. Bring it back as a short web series as they're trying to desperately to get themselves into the series.
No, it's a web series. It's about 3 cats who sit next to some samurai armor eating pizza, and they're real cats. It's just one of those 24-hour webcam things. They're just in this in this room. They've got leather, they've got food, because they've got pizza and the samurai armor.
Myself, I want to go with something that already exists, kind of. I want to see the Batman of Shanghai get turned into a proper series. Have you seen the Batman of Shanghai? Oh, it's fucking gorgeous.
It's very well done. I'm not a fan of the concept.
No, I loved it. Absolutely loved it.
Laser nunchucks is kind of cool.
Laser nunchucks, King Kong Bane.
Nah, he's not as good as Honky Kong.
Failing that,
There's an idea.
what?
Honky Kong, it's already been done.
Shimura from the
bless you.
Judge Dredd universe, the Hundo City detectives,
Yeah.
or inspectors, I should say.
Actually, no, the Brit sit. The Brit sit
no,
judges.
No. Every episode would be a different form of judges.
Oh,
So
yeah.
it's almost like a cadet learning about the different,
Yeah,
So
the
it's
different
it's
things.
cops, but with judges.
So you've got
like this
Hondo
idea.
City judges one week. You've got the Pan-African judges.
Well, you'd have to do it like 3 parties. Because, I mean, a web series is usually, what, about 10 minutes long for an episode?
10, 15 minutes. Yeah, but you'd have one thing doing the case with Inspector Shimmerer before he becomes the Ronin. You'd have, like, the Pan-African judges or something. You'd have Brit Sit with the Brit Sit Brute, which would be awesome. The Scottish judges. Who else was there? You'd have the East Meg 2 judges. Trying to think how many other judge things there were.
There's a few. One for every continent at least, if not more.
Yeah, but there's not a lot of continents.
No, that's true
left.
enough. That's true enough.
But that would be good, especially if it was done like with the way the new Judge Dredd movie was done. That'd be quite cool.
Yeah.
Ooh, you could even have one that dealt with Holocaust 13.
Yes.
Because that was a story that just never seemed to go anywhere.
You made me think of other things like The Age of Apocalypse. It was an animated series, obviously. Yeah, because you've got like G.I. Joe Resolute was an animated series.
Yeah.
So taking that kind of format and doing The Age of Apocalypse.
That would be nice.
Oh, that'd be good. My other answer, of course, is Galvatron and Zarek take their oversized shopping mall out to try and get Unicron's head laid. That's my other plan. So, shall we finish this off then by talking Turtles?
Can do briefly, because one of us hasn't seen it yet by the sounds of it.
Well, let's see if we can get you excited about Turtles.
I wouldn't mind seeing it. I've not had the time to even look at it.
Fair enough. No Turtles for you then.
Turtles for us.
Although I did see Turtle Bread.
Turtles forever.
Did see Turtle Bread.
Turtle bread.
To go with the turtle soup.
Did you not see the? Did you not see the?
Yes, I
picture
did.
tweeted?
I did.
Go in your local Morrison's and see if they have turtle bread. I wanted to buy it, but then I thought I'd be afraid to eat it.
Was it green?
No, it was bread
It is
coloured.
if you leave it out for a couple of weeks.
Well, you should. And then eat it. You might turn into a turtle. You might turn all mutated like.
Anyway.
I think his name is Baxter Stockman. His name is Baxter Stockman? No, okay. Yeah, I like Turtles. I think you should watch it.
I quite like the new
I
series.
don't want to spoil it for you, so we won't say too
Seems
much.
to be a lot of love going around for it.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, that first episode, I get the feeling you'll do the same thing I did, which was, there's some nasty animation cycles. Really nasty. Because there's some really bad ones in that first episode. In that first three-parter. Two-parter? Two-parter. Two-part. There's some really nasty ones. But, once the series proper gets started, it works quite nicely.
Michelangelo does a henshin pose.
Yeah, I've seen the gif of that.
That's not the funniest thing in it.
Oh no, it's not nowhere near the funniest bit.
Frickin' Teapot. The Teapot was a work of bloody genius.
Okay.
I wasn't too thrown with the plant creature thing.
Nah,
That seemed a bit forced, but for the most part, Turtles is really good.
I love the Krangs.
Oh, the Krangs are brilliant.
Where are the ones who are called turtles? They are not in this location, Krang. Maybe I will ask Krang. Krang, where is the location of the ones who are known as turtles, for the location is not here?
When will the ones that are coming here going to be the ones that are here? Ow, what? Ow. Oh, what? Hang on. Back that one up a second. There's a couple of times he's just back that shit up, son. Ow.
Plus, with them being on robots, it means they can smash up robots and stab. I love Raph.
Yes. Oh, Raph is really cool. I love the character designs. So Sean Astin does a really good version of Ralph. Raph. No.
Sean Astin does a really good version of Ralph. He just shows up and yells Zardos. The penis is bad, the good is good, then runs off.
Suddenly Lord of the Rings takes on a whole new... Oh, there, Mr. Frodo.
The penis is bad!
Did you know the penis is bad? The guns are good, the penis is bad.
Good!
Hello there, Mr. Frodo. Are you going to put the one blot on there? I don't know why the hell I've got Irish.
I was wondering.
I have no idea. As far as I'm concerned now, it's...
You shoot him at the end, you shoot him off the ground.
Ike!
Can we wrap up? I'm
Shoot him on the ground, shoot him in the air, shoot him on the air, then on the ground, shoot him on the ground, then in the air. Where's the leave us nowhere? That's where...
I'm going home.
I've got better things to do tonight than die. You fucker.
I hate you all. You're all a bunch of shites. I hope that in the morning you wake up and your bed has collapsed and somehow splinters of wood have embedded themselves into the soles of your feet, but you don't realise it till you get up and try and put your slippers on. And then you drive the soles of your feet further onto the splinters and go, Jesus Christ, I've got splinters in my feet. And then you fall over, and then the window, which is blown out in the night because the bed broke the window, then impales a glass into your face. And then you roll over going, I got glass in my face. And then when you try to get up, you discover that actually the floor is made of thumbtacks because inadvertently Mick Foley got transported through time by a C4 explosion from a Japanese deathmatch and launched thumbtacks and explosives all over your floor. And then you go, jeez, it's in my hands, it's thumbtacks and explosives. And the explosives go up and you slap yourself in the face. Driving the glass yet further into your eyeballs. At which point you go, Jesus, Mary Joseph, my eyeballs, they're full of glass.
Fuck.
Still, not as confusing, baffling, or as painful as Prometheus.
But then it gets worse, because at that point, when you step up, the splinters in your feet go even further, you freak out, you fall over onto the freshly broken bedpost, which then wedges itself into your ass cheek. Not your actual anus, but into your ass cheek, so it's nothing but meat. At which point you pick up and go, Jesus, my arse! And freak out, roll over, and then do the same to your other ass cheek. Which yet again go, Jesus, my ass cheeks! And then it looks like you've got a weird little smiley face on your butt. He's going on, I've got a weird bit of smiley butt. Unfortunately, this makes that you have also irritated the glass in your face as well as the splinters in your feet. And no amount of painkillers or medical assistance will help you. And you spend the rest of your piddling existence going, Jesus, me face, me feet, the glass, me splinters, me arse.
And yet still not as painful as watching Prometheus.
And then in the end, Ridley Scott makes a film out of it and calls it Prometheus, which I didn't think was bad.
Dude, you're wrong. I'm sorry, man.
I woke up this morning and had splinters in my feet, glass in my face, and cuts in my feet and my arse, and I can't see out of two of my eyes. And I thought that wasn't a bad film. I don't know what Charles is whinging about so much. It's not like it's fucking Batman and Robin or nothing.
No, Batman and Robin was a better film.
Though I would just like to say, you're a dumbass if you can't work out that if you turn right and run in a right direction, that the big rolly wheel of death will not squish you.
Do you know something? That is actually one of the least annoying things in that film.
I hate that part. It's like, just fucking turn left or right. Listen to turn.
I think you need to reboot.
I'm stuck. Somebody's changed my language sentence, and I'm afraid that Chris McFeely or Mikey or anybody who's actually Irish or Jeff is going to come to my house and stab me now because I've offended them. I'm sorry.
I really want Mikey just to come out here. It's like, paleo powers, activate! Just grows like pterodactyl
He
wings.
can't stop me. He might think he's Puto Terror, but I'll put my foot in his ass. And then he'll step on the splinters which have been casually cast on the floor.
I think I maybe
might
should have worn one of those bracelet things when I was installing his speech program.
Here's your problem. You've got a bald back tire. Need to change his back tire and replace his flux capacitor.
Can we end the show now? I'm quite sick of sitting here, and this chair is quite creaky, and I believe that some of the wicker has entered into my anal cavity. I may be, in fact, internally bleeding.
So,
I think you may need to flip his toggle.
Nobody touches my toggle unless you are the dirty hoarder that I paid 2 potatoes to do it.
Nobody tosses a dwarf.
Ha 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 ha!